And here we are. It warms your heart, no matter what manner of wonders you witness. It is what separates us from the... You will know if you ever have a chance. All right?
I have wanted to come to Rome for so long. That is what everyone says. You are happy to be home. They will be quite happy to see you again. I have no place to stay, of course. I can stay in your home, maybe. Just for now. That is good enough. I would not want to overstay my way. We will see. Maybe but I think I will want... You think it will be bad? Maybe you can help me buy nice Roman stola. Then I will fit in. Right? At least I will not receive unwanted... Why would I want to keep fighting when I don't have to? I did not come to Rome to keep...
What is it, Legate? It is inaction that bothers me. Idleness corrodes the warrior. It is in the quiet moments. Oh, there was, but not in...
Aristocles teaches us that one...
None can chain Bestia Tabat anymore. I will find out where my sister is. We were both so... Fortuna is a cruel goddess.
Some events are out...
You are capable. Can't think of any such...
Welcome home. More than happy. All I need now is a much appreciate to see your mother. If you can think of the...
Legate, I always get this... Now there's a thought. You know what? For one, a word of warning. In that case, we have...
And who are they?
You know, peoples. All things can...
Hey. Oh, thanks. Just whatever. I don't want to return. I appreciate that. I don't want to depend on someone else. Doubtful. But I'll keep it in mind. Not really. Did you come up with this incisive analysis all by yourself? Maybe I don't want to be helped. My life's in this. We didn't get our guy, but we won the war. I'd celebrate that. It'll work out.
Salve, Lucullus, and his
Salve, we...
May I
you do address the...
My apologies, Legate. Thank you. I am... Now, beyond this river lies the Pomerium, and not even a victorious imperator can cross it bearing arms. Attack us?
Rome is well protected, Legate.
Domine, if you refuse, your legion will be put to death. That is the punishment for such a transgression.
You have earned the right to carry these weapons on your campaign, Legate. No one can carry weapons inside the Pomerium. That is different.
Are all weapons not...
It's recreation.
Then, you would be...
Even by keeping...
Either you've...
Doesn't it, though?
You have given up your command, but you have retained your virtue. You can always get your command back when Rome needs you again. It is part of being a commander. The river... We shall meet it. Do not worry about your favorite...
I hope you are hungry, Domine. Lucullus says do not eat anything. I am sure Dominus Lucullus, my personal mission. I see that Tullius... The very same. To what end? May Fortuna smile on you, Domine. I'll be here if you need me.
Right on time. After this long and arduous campaign, our feast is all you need. We should, and our success. Well, you know Marcus Minucius Thermus. You probably remember Marcus Aurelius Cotta as well. The gentleman in the corner is Marcus Tullius Last but not least, I've also invited Marcus. You see why it was important? I think not. And please relax. Of course I am. Be sure to join us at the and smile.
It's...
Good to see you again. My leg still hurts every now and then. You saved my life. It is pretty much out of my hand, even without. Nevertheless, I would only those who matter. Be careful around Cotter. He's still He probably understands it well.
Look, that young man there. I think that's him.
Really? He looks barely old enough to wipe his own arse.
Solway. I've heard of... Is that so? Few people be to varying degrees, I am sure. That depends what you... There's a difference between... True, I'm an advocate. Indeed.
That is absolutely unnecessary.
Indeed, they... What do you think of spoils of war? On account my point exact.
I say nothing. Meats and...
Unfortunately, I generally avoid.
Certainly an interesting turn.
What I justify...
Most certainly.
Rubbish.
Legate, why did you have him executed? Interesting. I wonder exactly how you...
Stop interrogating the man, Cup.
Yet you did not take it. A point well taken.
Depends on the... Well, gentlemen.
Wale kick.
One final question.
You and your...
I believe you entered the Pomerium very... Betuitus is a hawk.
What are you talking about?
Yet it is not someone else, Lucullus. But let your clients answer the question, please. True, but that is for them. This has been an interesting conversation.
Wale, Cato. That was foolish of you, entering the Pomerium armed. You are lucky that Cato respects me as much as he does. He is not usually one to let such transgressions. Then you should have listened. We don't have enough. Hopefully I can secure Cato. By Jupiter. Don't get yourself killed. Just be...
You look tired. So, did you? I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Is Pompeius Magnus not coming tonight?
He's in his...
Of course. Don't give me that.
Excuse, I am Lucy.
Of course.
We were discussing how you saved my brother's...
But you can take full credit for letting my son die? Or was he simply at the wrong place at the wrong time?
You must forgive my sister. Guys, let us hope for your sake the greater good was good enough.
Oh. This sword was my... You were friends with him, weren't you? How? I think I still have the old schematics for it. I'll have a servant bring them to your villa tomorrow.
Other than saving his life?
Lucius!
Oh, please, let him talk, Ulrich. The man who got himself captured and let his nephew die. The consul who had to be saved by a homeless runt.
Rest assured, my brother is thankful for that, Legate.
Really? Are you so eager to
It's been rather rainy recently, true.
Not all of them.
Did you know that here Tullius Varus is planning to run for Pont?
I haven't received an invitation.
I did. I saw him at the forum the other day.
This might be the last chance to go. They're going to ban that whole
Carter
Caladium
is
against...
just home from a successful...
That's true.
He's been pushing his luck too long.
They look heavily armed, Domine.
Just where do you think you're going?
You expect me to believe that?
You are not expected to believe the master of the House Victoras. You are supposed to obey him.
Senator Cato!
By order of the Senate, the property rights of this legatus are approved. From this point forward, as part of Familius, he alone can exercise the rights of Usus, Fructus, and Abusus. But nothing. That is if you want to see tomorrow.
As you command.
Not me, as he commands.
My apologies, Domine.
Your thanks are unnecessary. It was the virtuous action to take. Welcome home, Wale. Until next time.
I've missed you so much. You look great. Did you lose some weight? Are you eating?
He has, Domina.
All right, I'll stop. Tell me about the war. I heard some of your friends died there. Oh, shush. But did you like the life in the Legion? Do you want to be a career soldier? I was afraid you'd hate it like your father.
Domina, with all due respect, I guess the legatus has his own questions.
No, they were polite, mostly. Except for the fact, once you were out of the picture. He had no reason to antagonize me, though. I haven't seen your sister in months. Scaevola doesn't let her out of his summer villa. She's pretty much imprisoned there. It's good to have you home. And for it to be our home. Oh, listen to me. You...
Your mother has started catching me up on how the vineyards have been. One of our grapes produced, quite frankly, Domine, it is one of the best wines I have ever tasted. Oh, but I do. And you know I've tasted a lot of excellent wines throughout. The question is what we shall do with this wine. It's certainly what... before you leave, there's a small thing we have to decide. A good wine deserves a good name. What should we name this one? I'm afraid I don't... Very well. That being... I had no doubt. Our legal system has its own intricacy. I don't know. It's your... Now that your father is... They have been silent for a long time. That is still a kind of... Our current position is...
Is everything well, dear? They told me Lucullus is your patronus now.
That and more.
Lucius!
So the villa is legally yours. The Trinity of Rights has been restored as yours. She's still married to Scaevola, and there's nothing we can do about that.
I don't know how we can ever repay...
There's no need to repay anything. You have all... I'll keep that in mind.
Is that it?
Don't worry, Claudiana. No one can harm your family as long as I am alive. Everything will be fine.
Good morning, dear. Have you slept well? That's horrible. How does your mind invent the... Maybe. Now, speaking of which, you'll do not make her wait this time. She's risked this can't go on. You must find a way to get her back.
Whatever you do.
Is everything well?
I wish she'd just come and wait inside.
She's under orders not to get too... close to the villa, in case she's being followed.
It just seems cruel to leave her out there on the dusty street.
I'll bring her a glass of water next time. Excuse me.
Did that messenger just leave his cup balanced precariously on the railing? How inconsiderate of him.
That boy who always...
Do you need me?
Hasn't been around in...
Gardening is...
Domine.
Good morning, Domine. I can't think of a reason why, but it is generating the grape seed I've heard that you do.
That woman is worth her weight in gold.
These damned crows and their indiscriminate defecation.
Clean linen for bandages, fresh medicinal herbs. Salve legate. The world may be... Tell me what you need, and every healer... I do not charge. It would have been for two. I have some... This bottle could also prove the machinations of the senatorial class can occasionally turn very good. You should make sure to consult a trained healer in mix of that. I have... Linen is not so difficult to... Of that, Linen is not...
I'm looking to commission a painting for my bedroom wall.
Of course. I'd be delighted to discuss the details. What do you have in mind?
Something that might stimulate the love life. Something to...
How was Bai? I heard you returned recently.
It was not what I expected. I made the mistake of renting a room just above a bathhouse.
Salve.
Salve legate. It is so good to see you after all this time.
Grunting and groaning.
Oh, thank you. What brings you to the market today? The beauty of my dear... It seems poor Louiana. You never know where this kind of thing will lead. There are scoundrels and thugs all across the...
Senator, someone just took your coin purse?
What? I didn't...
I see him. We'll get the bastard.
Wait! No.
Does stupidity run in your family, or...
Thieving bitch.
Who was that woman?
Thank Juno she was here. Both Loco and Skyavola are very busy I think he always did. I don't know. He is smarter than he... I've seen a lot of merchants and Gallic. I fear they're planning me. Skyavola left a number of strange shipping manifests. I have no idea why. I'll wait on your decision then.
So you found me again. But I respect you a great deal, though. Have you come to get your horses shod? A fine gift for this. Tell you what, have you ever heard the legend of the Ankili? Well, it just so happens I have come into possession of one of the replicas created by Numa Pompilius. Or perhaps it's the original. Who knows? But you see, if nothing else, it's an exquisite artifact of a bygone. Then, if you buy it from me, you should take good. You are as savvy in business. I do have an assistant. The hope is if he... a fair price, I should say. I cannot guarantee that it... I didn't expect you to...
So I'll soak some bread in wine and mix it with minced ox meat, and then what?
Then you roll it with salt.
Free medical advice. I am well trained and highly salve legat. Of that I have plenty. Thank you. Let's...
We'll make a fortune.
Have you ever been to Lutetia? They say it's the most romantic city in the world.
What? More beautiful than Rome itself? I find that hard to believe.
I didn't say beautiful. I said romantic.
What does that mean?
You didn't miss it.
It means there are a
have
lot
soured
of
on the
women.
It was elephants, was it not?
It was. The plebeians seemed impressed, but it wasn't a thing of joy. I felt bad for the poor creature most of all.
I was thinking of taking the children next time, but perhaps I shall not.
They paid 1,000 denarii for him.
But you told me he wasn't very good at his work.
He's being trained as an
It's been a long time.
Apparently
It's good to see you as well. I'm sorry I never...
I've received a message from the proconsul. He says you'll need me.
If I knew Dominus Lucullus, he would have sent a rider for you with all the instructions. A reasonable precaution.
It arrived just after noon. It appears this...
Solway, what's going on? Keeping an eye on you.
The message...
You must leave. It seems we have underestimated Vitellius Lurco. Although the little brother wields no political power of significance, he is the de facto... I have reason to believe Lurco is planning something big. My speculatores say he's preparing to remove me from my position in Nazamones by force, and make it look like a local... We cannot allow... I need your help. Reconstitute Legio Victrix. I know this. Do not despair. Know that the sun is brightest for... I await your arrival, anxious.
I could not find Caeso, but I've brought Bestia.
Do not worry. I'm here, Cinerus.
You're looking good, Bestia. You have recovered from our last fight?
The injuries were not a problem. But I still owe the arena master for all the damages we caused.
It is like old times. I guess this means trouble.
I will inform the men.
Be careful, child.
Do not worry, Domina. I will make sure we return home safe and sound.